trying to flip the script on America's crime crisis, pointing fingers but offering no solutions at all. Squad member Ayanna Pressley now blasting Walgreens for closing locations due to, quote, racial and economic discrimination.
When a Walgreens leaves a neighborhood, they disrupt the entire community, and they take with them baby formula, diapers, asthma inhalers, life-saving medications, and of course, jobs. These closures are not arbitrary, and they are not innocent. They are life-threatening acts of racial and economic discrimination. Shame on you, Walgreens. Walgreens is a multi-billion-dollar corporation that needs to put their money where their mouth is and stop divesting from Black and brown communities.
All right, and instead of taking any responsibility for the rise in carjackings, a Seattle lawmaker is joining the movement to blame Kia and Hyundai for rampant car thefts. Fox and Friends first co-host Todd Pyro joins us now. Can we talk about the Ayanna Pressley spot for just a second? Because she's right. When Walgreens leaves a community, the people in that community suffer. But why are they leaving?
Where their mouth is and stop divesting from Black and brown communities.
All right, and instead of taking any responsibility for the rise in carjackings, a Seattle lawmaker is joining the movement to blame Kia and Hyundai for rampant car thefts. Fox and Friends first co-host Todd Pyro joins us now. Can we talk about the Ayanna Pressley spot for just a second? Because she's right. When Walgreens leaves a community, the people in that community suffer. But why are they leaving? Because you wanted to defund the police and you have allowed crime to run rampant. It has nothing to do with discrimination. They can't do business when everything is locked up, and even when it's locked up, people still steal things.
Yeah, according to Presley, this has everything to do with race and nothing to do with theft, when it's the exact opposite. I propose the following to Ayanna Pressley. Walgreens comes back if you prosecute to the fullest extent of the law every single person who shoplifts. You know what will happen? Shoplifting will disappear, Walgreens will thrive. But she would never do that, because prosecuting crime and going after the people who do bad things instead of rewarding the people who do bad things is racist.
I want to talk about another really interesting soundbite. California Governor Gavin Newsom went to Target, apparently, the other day and saw shoplifters. Surprise, surprise. And was shocked. Do we have the soundbite? We might not have the soundbite.
Got it.
But you know the story. He went to the checkout counter and saw people walking away and asked the checkout lady, why are you stopping them? And she said, oh, well, the governor, because the governor is soft on crime. She didn't recognize him. Finally, then recognized him, and he, got all confused and fumbled, but was actually shocked. He was shocked. He said, but we're tough on crime. How could this happen? Is he that out of touch?
It is the biggest self-own of a statement I've ever seen. He voluntarily issued. This didn't come in response to a question. He put this out there, and there's two key self-owns here. One, he says how the Target clerk, mind you, not a fifth-year attorney at a major law firm, pointed out the law to him that theft under $950 is totally acceptable, to which he said, and I quote, nobody gives a D about this. Oh, but they do, Governor Newsom, but they do. Your entire state is crying out for help, and that's what that clip was. Secondarily, he says, why am I spending $380 when everyone else can just walk out of the store? That's the point, Governor.
Right.
And that's because of your laws that can happen. I've never seen a statement, one cell phone, two is out of touch.
So put those two together now. So Ayanna Pressley, Governor Newsom, different parts of the country talking about different issues, but it's the same underlying philosophy here. It's blame the clerk or blame Walgreens, but it's not fix the problem.
Or blame the car companies. Your cars are too easy to steal. We've all talked about, each one of us has stories of being in a store and seeing, or someone we love being in a store and seeing people just walk out with free stuff while we're the idiots standing there and actually paying for things.
In today's society, in today's America specifically, the rule follower gets screwed. I mean, for lack of a better phrase, and the rule breaker gets all of the breaks. Something needs to change, because a society, talking to the lawyers here, and the business guy for that matter, you can't have a society if the rules are ignored and you have an entire party, the Democrats, who seem to encourage the law breaking and feel bad for the people who are ultimately doing the law breaking. Something needs to change, because a society, talking to the lawyers here, and the business guy for that matter, you can't have a society if the rules are ignored and you have an entire party, the Democrats, who seem to encourage the law breaking and feel bad for the people who are ultimately doing the law breaking. Well, it's bonkers.
The change is happening actually because businesses are exiting. You know, we talk about Oakland, businesses are leaving. San Francisco, businesses are leaving. Companies in these places that can't leave yet are saying workers don't go outside for lunch. When that happens, it's slower. But over time, the center of gravity in America shifts. The economic gravity shifts to different places.
And it has nothing to do with discrimination. Nothing.
No.
On the car front, I don't know if we have time, but on the Seattle car front, the Kias and the Hyundais, those are affordable cars for people in those disadvantaged communities.
Right.
So now you're going to be taking away not only a Walgreens, but you're going to be taking away affordable transportation options.
There you go.
They never pay attention.
And there aren't very many affordable cars out there. Todd, we got to leave it there. Good to
my
see
pleasure.
you, sir.
Great weekend.
Thanks for being here. All right, Joe Rogan signing a mega deal with Spotify, Jackie.
Absolutely. And it's worth up to $250 million.